Hello, welcome to Crafting Kitty. My name is Erin, and today is Saturday, April 16th, 2022, and it's time for my weekly roundup. I don't really have much in the way of completed items. Not as productive this week as last week, but we have the new puppy, so we have to do the potty training there and trying to get ready for Easter. Today is also our spring cleaning day because our community has a day when you can put larger items out on the curb and they'll come collect it for free. And they decided to start that on Monday, but tomorrow's Easter, so everyone's doing it today. Yikes. So anyway, I'm scooching this in between some of that stuff. But enough blabbering. Let's get to my finished objects. Two, both BoD patterns. This is the child-sized shawl. I don't block any of my work, so it's unblocked, so it might look a little straggly in parts, but I don't mind. I mean, she's just gonna wear it and get it all straggly again. So there we go. This was fun. So I think last week I said I was gonna make this shawl and just go until I ran out of this yarn. I got this far and it's oversized for her. It's way too big for her. And it barely put a dent in that yarn. So I decided rather than making an adult-sized shawl, I was going to stop. And I believe that this yarn looks really beautiful with the leftover willow wheel from my Festive Dragon chevron scarf. So I'm going to try to mix them together and finish off both with one project. So my plan right now is a dress with the willow wheel as the bodice and this as the skirt, but we'll see how that goes. But anyway, child-sized shawl. Oh, again, I forgot my little notebook. I was trying to be so diligent about writing down everything I did. Anyway, we'll try to do that, try to do better on that next weekend. Child-sized shawl. We got my little two-tone, two-color, I don't know what you want to call it. I wouldn't say it's two-tone because they're not the same shades at all, but a little beanie I made from some of the yarn in my Kramer mystery box. I'm going to say, I'm pretty proud of this. I ran out of green, so according to Crystal's pattern, I am 2 rows of color work short. I made the brim a little longer. This is just single crochets, but I had a touch of green left. So I tried to put just a pop of the green there in the middle of the brim. I think it turned out pretty good. And yeah, I posted this on my Instagram and Kramer Yarn actually asked if they could use it and they featured it in their stories. So that, that made me feel awfully proud. And there we go. This was a fun make. I had not made anything like this before. So what you did was, there's a bunch of double crochets. You do a V-stitch and then this comes in between in the middle of the V-stitches, and it kind of, that's how it creates almost like a lattice work. I've not done mosaic crochet, so I don't know if that's like a mosaic technique or not, but it was fun. It's an interesting thing to learn how to do. I really enjoyed that. And so my plan is actually for that giant mystery box of Kramer yarn, the 20-pounder, I'm going to try to do every other project. So do a project with other stash. Okay, so I'm motioning over here because my yarn is on this side of the room. My fabric is on this side of the room. So my yarn is over here. My stash is over there. My fabric stash is over here. But yeah, so let's move on to other things. Which square was it this week for the Bago Day? It was Oscar the Grouch. Yeah. So I finished the square. Just had a momentary brain lapse on which one it was. I really like this one. I liked how swirly, kind of almost psychedelic the pattern ended up being. I did not do a fantastic job sewing his noggin on. It's off center. I mean, what was I thinking? I sewed it there. Should have been sewn there. But anyway, it's there. It's attached. I don't think it'll come off, but maybe I'll come back in with some more yarn and secure him down a little better. Oh, poor Oscar. I mean, this was a fun one. I like doing it. Yeah, poor Oscar. I don't know why I thought that was so funny. Okay, so in my other whips, works in progress, I did a little bit of work on my cardigan. It's been a while since I showed it, so I figured I'd show it again. It's in a maroon red heart fleck. It's kind of almost a stitch sampler in a way. This is a Drops design free pattern. It's called the Maja. I'm not sure. This is it's Scandinavian. Is Drops a Swiss? That's not Scandinavian. Swedish company? I think it is. But anyway, it's Drop design. I don't know how they say the J. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know the J pronunciation in Swedish, so I don't know if it would be the Maja or the Maja, but there it is right there. Like I said, free pattern. Just go. I found it through Pinterest. But yeah, I don't even think you had to give an email to get the free pattern. And the yarn I'm using is, this was deep in my stash. So Red Heart Super Saver. Oh, it's not called, I thought it was called Burgundy Fleck. It's called, I'm not sure. So I thought you would say that as Claret Fleck, but I believe if you're a true wine connoisseur, you would know it's Claret Fleck, but whatever. It's pretty. I like the dark colors. I love flecks in my yarn. Anything to give a pop of interest. I find solid colors so kind of flat. So having something that just a little interest, I like. So working harder on this. It doesn't get a ton of attention because it's my living room project, and we haven't really been spending a lot of time in the living room. My other one, which one do we want to do? I've got two other things to show. We'll do this. Okay, so it is Saturday, so I guess I'm not technically behind yet, but we're getting close. And even with me jumping ahead last week, no effect. I'm still working on my crochet crowd geometry lessons, crochet along blanket. I've got the 2 rows of diamonds done. I just need to do my 3rd. And there we go. This is fun. I am really enjoying this. There was something to me that was so satisfying about how the way that the waterfall stitch filled in the diamonds. It was so fun. I liked it. And so that one, so the colorways we're doing, oh dear, what am I thinking? Okay, so this is Whitewater, Caron Jumbo Ombre. The background color is Caron 1 Pounder in Dove, and then in my color B, I'm using the Lake Mist in the Caron Jumbo Ombre. So there's that. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with this. I think there is no hope that I will finish the last section next week. So I'll do the best I can and it'll get done eventually. But because I've been putting a lot of time into, I'm sorry, I just got my face up in you. I've been putting a lot of time into that. I haven't worked on my temperature blanket. I haven't worked on my son's sweater at all. It's kind of just taken over, and that's fine. Sometimes that'll happen to a project that needs a little more attention. My other crochet work I have in progress, this is the one that's in the basement. The kids have like a basement play area, so We spent a lot of time down there. So a couple videos ago, Amy was chatting in the comments about a baby blanket she was working on, and it sounded really fun. And she emailed me the link to the tutorial. So I've started working on that. It's kind of a modified star stitch. I don't know if you can see that well. It's really fun. It's a great little make. It's from Siren. Oh, I've forgotten the name of her channel. Siren Crochet, something along that line. I'll link it down below. But it's this, and then it has a pattern, a border around it. This is yarn I just found in my stash as well. It is Bernat Softy Baby, and this, I have no idea if it's still in production or anything. Like I said, some of my stash is quite old. Color is Funny Prints. Made in Canada with imported fibers. This is 120 grams, 4.25 ounces, 283 meters, 310 yards, 100% acrylic. It's a lightweight 3, and it's a white, and it's got little spots of 2 tones of blue, kind of a normal blue, and then kind of a tealy light blue, and then a nice kind of spring greeny, almost grass color. So that's fun. I wasn't sure how it would work up with those little pops of color, but I think it's looking very cute. I like what it's doing here on the pattern. So I'm going to be excited to see how this one works up. And honestly, if you guys know of any tutorials that you are just having fun with, or you really enjoyed in the past, let me know. I'm more than happy to look at them, to give them a try. I'm always looking for new things to try and expand my crochet knowledge with. Yeah, so that's all of my works in progress. I put my Instagram and my email should be in the description box. I'm going to try to remember to do that. So feel free to shoot me an email. That's what Amy did, and I'm super happy. So I hope to chat with you in other ways as well. So I had, right before I logged on, I was on Instagram, and I saw Kramer Yarns had posted a 20% off code for their website. I believe it's good through tomorrow, April 17th, 2022. I believe it was spring 2022, but definitely go Google that if you're interested in getting any Kramer yarns. They're wonderful. Like, the mystery box is fabulous. I don't believe they have any of those, and even if they did, I don't believe they accept coupon codes on that. But I got some of their normal yarns a couple weeks ago, and I opened it. They're wonderful. The quality is the best. Hirschner's, I also know, is having 2 different sales today. I believe they have a free shipping code, and I think that is only good for today. And then they also sent out an email this morning about 20% off today and tomorrow. So put your order in there, see which code gets you the best deal, and go for it. I do know you can only use 1 code at a time for Hirschner's, so depending on where you are or what's going on. I know the free shipping is only good within the continental US. I know they have a surcharge to Hawaii and Alaska, but I don't know much about their international shipping other than I know free shipping codes don't generally work to international addresses for them. But hopefully those 2 hints give you a little shopping inspiration if you need it, or a little help if you were planning to make a purchase. And I will see you next week. I have a Lion Brand clearance order. I got my shipping notification on that, so that should arrive next week. And I'm trying hard, but I think Hirschner's is going to get me on this 20% off coupon code they just sent. So I'll keep you up to date on that, how that works out for me. Or doesn't. Or does. Who knows? Okay. So yeah, I'll see you next week. In midweek, it'll either be the Lion Brand clearance video or some more stash splashing. And until then, I hope you all have a wonderful Easter if you celebrate Easter. If not, I hope you have a wonderful weekend, wonderful day tomorrow, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye. I tried to hide it in my pocket, and now I take it out anyway. Bye-bye.